welcome back to Premier League predictions. It's game week 2 of the Premier League season. It's a very exciting game week 1, on to game week 2 now. Some very exciting matchups in this one indeed. We have a London derby coming up later in the video. And I guess the other highlight is Brentford Man United. There's some decent games, there's decent matchups. Should we just get right into it, I guess? Game week 1 was brilliant. We saw quite shocking results in Liverpool, drawing with Fulham.
Yeah.
Manchester City obviously did beat West Ham. United lost to Brighton. Tottenham battered Southampton. Chelsea drew with Everton. Beat Everton 1-0.
Yeah.
Forgot the goal.
Got battered by Bournemouth.
It did. It's a very interesting game week 1. And speaking of Aston Villa, first up, Aston Villa versus Everton. It's 12:30 on the Saturday. Going to be live on BT Sport. We're not covering it though.
Yeah, Villa were abysmal.
But this is two sides who lost in game week 1. Two sides that will be wanting to make up ground in game week 1. But Everton lost to Chelsea, Villa lost to Bournemouth.
They're in very different positions. Everton gave Chelsea a very good game, and Everton will be pleased with how they played. Villa got played off the park by a newly promoted Bournemouth team, side. It really depends what the Villa team is for me. If you've got the likes of Buendia starting, if you've got I don't really know what to do defensively. I'd go Diego Carlos and Chambers or Diego Carlos and Mings.
Yeah.
I think it really depends what Villa team plays and how Gerrard plays. But knowing Gerrard, he won't start Buendia, he won't start Ings, and he won't start all the other good players that we have, and he'll choose Watkins and anyone that isn't.
Davis. Keenan Davis, get him in there.
I don't even know, he looks like he's going Watford.
I did see that, he's going Watford. But what's your prediction then?
I think Villa will go straight through. We're at home. If we perform badly at home, Villa Park will let the players know that. But I'm going to go 2-0 Villa.
Interesting. Goal scorers?
Ings and Buendia.
So you think they will start? I'm going to go 3-1 Everton. Oh, and I think we will see a goal from Dwight McNeil.
I would cry.
He will cut inside, bend it top corner. I think we're going to see a goal from Anthony Gordon. I think he will once again play in that false 9 role, and I think he'll be very effective against whatever centre-back partnership is, because they're not used to playing with each other. And then I think we'll see a goal from Amadou Onana from a corner. And as for Villa, it'll be a consolation strike from Jacob Ramsey. I think he'll come on off the bench and just put it top corner.
Why is he on the bench?
They rested him.
Right, if Jacob Ramsey's on the bench, something's got horrifically wrong.
Well, he didn't play very well game week 1, so maybe Gerrard's going, you know what, we'll switch it up.
I don't think anyone...
Give Morgan Sanson a run out.
He's going.
Aye, that's a shame. Next up then, on to the 3 o'clocks. Arsenal versus Leicester. Arsenal won in game week 1. Leicester drew, despite having 2-goal advantage against Brentford.
Leicester are struggling defensively. It looks like Fafana doesn't want to be there. Soyuncu's a decent centre-half, but not great. Johnny Evans is invested by their next options.
Yeah, I agree, but Arsenal didn't look convincing against Palace.
Oh, I think they did.
I didn't think they did. Palace easily could have won that game. Yes, it looked bad when it was 2-0 on the end, but one was a deflection and the other was an easily avoidable goal, and Palace had 2 chances they definitely should have put away. So, arguably, against a better opposition in Leicester, there's a chance Arsenal throw this away.
You think Leicester are better than Palace?
Arguably, they've got better individuals.
No.
I'd say Fofana is better than anyone Palace have.
Fofana doesn't want to be
I'd say Tielemans is better than anyone Palace have. I would say Maddison's better than anyone Palace have.
Yeah, but you don't win games because of individuals.
Vardy.
Games as a team.
Harvey Barnes.
Palace are a better team. I'd rather have Zaha.
What, than Vardy?
Yeah.
And Harvey Barnes? You are waffling, mate. Anyway, Arsenal-Leicester, what's your prediction?
Win for Arsenal, 3-0.
I think I'm also going to go for a win. I don't think it's going to be that easy, though. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to go goals from Zinchenko, Odegaard and Odegaard.
Okay, nice. Yeah, the Odegaard link up. I'm going to go Bukayo Saka. Tomiyasu's injured, isn't he? I'll go Ben White from right back then. And as for Leicester, I'll go for James Maddison. Scores his final goal before he gets moved to Newcastle.
Right.
If he's just going to get that move. He might never.
Sent off in this last game.
Then 4, nice transition. Speaking of Newcastle, they're heading down from the north to the south as they face Brighton on the beaches.
I mentioned this on the stream on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Obviously, Brighton at home have to play in their home kit.
Oh, yeah.
Newcastle don't have a kit that doesn't match. because their home kit is black and white, their away kit is like a dark bluey colour, and their third kit's green and white.
I think they'd have got away with the away kit, but...
Yeah, but that's what the Premier League have ruled. So, they have to get to wear
what I don't get
a new one-off mint shirt.
Yeah, their mint shirt still looks kind of close to the Brighton shirt. If you're going to go out there, bright fucking pink.
Yeah.
That would have been better, but instead, no, we're just going to go for a slightly different shade of mint.
Yeah, they probably couldn't do bright pink, because one of the goalkeepers is probably in bright pink.
The Newcastle keeper kit might be bright pink, I can't remember. But
or the Brighton and yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a weird situation. And I mean, it's a great moment.
Yeah,
it's rare you get one-off shirts. I would love to get my hands on that. If a Newcastle player wants to give me their one-off shirt, I'll have it. But yeah,
shirts,
as for the game, do you think the lucky mint shirt will have any effect?
This one's really hard for me, because Brighton looked really good against Man United, but was that Brighton being good or Man United being terrible?
I think Bournemouth would look really good against Man United.
Newcastle, struggled first half against Nottingham Forest, and the only way they opened the floodgates was because of Shah got kind of a decent finish, and then Wilson made it too.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going to say 1-1.
Goals from?
Pascal Gross to carry on his form.
Oh, right, yeah, nice.
They get payback for everyone that hasn't taken the gamble on the FPL. And a Newcastle goal from Kieran Trippier.
You stole my prediction. I was literally going to go for the same thing they've gone against Forest, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go Kieran Trippier, free kick. Similar fashion as you said. Took him a while to break him down. Shah got a goal, opened the floodgates. I think Kieran Trippier, free kick, in about the 54th minute, very specific I know, is going to be the goal to break the deadlock, and then we'll see a goal from, I was going to go Callum Wilson, but I'm thinking now I'm going to go Alan St-Maximin to make it 2. Up next, Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Two sides who won 2-0 wins in Game Week 1 against sides playing in claret and blue, or burgundy and blue. They're similar. Run with it. Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Who do you think's going to win?
After watching Haaland against West Ham, Chris Meffer from Lloyd Kelly do not stand a chance.
Lloyd Kelly was the highest point scorer, well, one of the highest point scoring defenders in FPL, other than Fabian Schär, I think.
I just don't see them being able to keep City quiet.
No.
Haaland will just run through.
He's not going to grab an assist and a clean sheet again, then.
No, I don't think he is. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't register like a shot. Bournemouth.
Really? Not even registering a shot?
They might register a shot.
They might just have a ping from distance.
Get bored, Mark Travis just pelts it.
What are you going for then?
I'm going to go 5-0 City.
Nice.
Haaland hat-trick.
But you're not taking him in FPL?
No.
So you're thinking Haaland's going to score a hat-trick, but you're going, I don't want him. I don't want all those points.
Yeah, but I think Salah and Son get more points.
Alright.
Not necessarily this week, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so hang on. Hat-trick from Haaland, goal from De Bruyne, and goal from Jack Grealish.
I love also that we can't predict the Tottenham or Liverpool games this weekend because we're covering them live. So you could be thinking they're going to be 5-0 wins and that Salah and Son are going to score all of the goals. As for the Man City Bournemouth game, I'm going to go 1-0. Thinking predicting, you've got to roll the dice sometimes.
No, you can't roll the dice.
I think...
Sorry, Erling Haaland is going to teach Chris Metham a lesson.
Haaland didn't tear apart West Ham.
Yes, because Kurt Zouma is a half-decent centre-half.
Lloyd Kelly and Metham are decent. I think Bournemouth, again, if they set up defensively, I think they can actually break City's defensive line on the counter. And I'm going to go for... I think Jefferson Lerma's going to continue his great form. And it's just going to fall to him on the edge of the area. He puts it top corner. Bournemouth love and life. This is the 86th minute. 91st minute. Phil Foden scores for Manchester City, and every Bournemouth fan cries.
Right.
And City rescue a point in similar fashion to obviously the Liverpool-Fulham game. Next up, Southampton versus Leeds. Southampton lost 4-1 to Tottenham in Game Week 1. That's not a bad result. Tottenham looked really good this season. Leeds scraped by against Wolves, so they did look the much better side, and they won that one 2-1.
Yeah.
Where's your money lie for this one then? A young Saints side versus a young Leeds side, I guess.
This has got Southampton Leicester written all over it again.
9-0?
9-1.
Well, you go 9-1 Leeds. Is this what's happening now? Are you going 9-1 Leeds?
I'm not going to go 9-1 Leeds. I'm going 8-1.
Right. 10-1. Even more comprehensive.
I think Leeds would dominate them off the park, though. I'm going to say 4-0 Leeds.
Interesting.
Leeds goals from Bamford, Aronson, who even plays for Leeds anymore? Click. And no, not Click. Sorry. Tyler Adams.
Yeah.
And
Sinistero debut goal.
Oh yeah, Sinistero.
Well, not that first goal.
Yeah.
I don't know if he played against Wolves or not. I can't remember. Speaking of Wolves, oh no, wait, I've not done my prediction. I'm going to go 1-0. Pretty boring.
Yeah.
I think I think Southampton will score first from. Who've they got that can score goals? Chad? No, it's going to be JWP. They've got no one else. Free kick. And then Aronson will continue his great form from the goal at Wolves. Speaking of Wolves...
Great form. He got one goal in one game.
And it was ruled out and it didn't count. But it was given as offside, sorry.
No,
but
own goal.
Own goal, that's what I meant to say. And I thought offside. Wolves versus Fulham. I've tried to segue into it many times, but we're here finally.
Fulham...
They did look good against Liverpool.
I think they'd come out.
Wolves lost to Leeds.
4 points.
That would be amazing. Are you thinking Fulham win it?
Wolves looked lacklustre against Leeds, and we looked at their squad. It's not very good.
It's not amazing.
Connor Cody's left now. To be fair, that was a big signing for Everton.
On loan, yeah.
That's not on loan, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I saw that's on loan. Decent signing, yeah. Apparently he's convinced by Frank Lampard.
All right, back to Wolves Fulham then.
Good pull.
I think it's gonna be very close. I'm gonna say 1-0 Fulham.
Fair enough.
Let's go 2-1 Fulham. I don't see him getting a clean sheet. Mitro double.
Again.
And then Pedro Neto again for Wolves.
Nice. I think this is going to be one of those games where nobody has players from either side, or not many people have players from either side in FPL, and it's just like a 4-4. And then someone's got Pedro Neto and he's got hat-trick. Someone's got Mitrovic, someone's got both of those players in their team, and they've just got loads of points from them.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a hat-trick for both of those, and then goals from Dendoncker for Wolves and Palinha for Fulham in a 4-4, bit of a 3 o'clock classic.
Right.
Up next, moving on from the 3 o'clock kickoff, it's a 5:30 of Brentford, Manchester United. What are you thinking for this one, Harry?
I think Brentford at home. I think they did really well to bounce back against Leicester, and United were shocking against Brighton. I don't see United bouncing back from that. There's no easy fix to bring back their form.
It's interesting.
And I think...
I think the easy fix could be Martial coming back.
No.
No? You don't
I do not think
Martial
does not come and take United side and win them that Brighton game.
What about if Adrian Rabiot starts?
Piss off.
Adrian Rabiot could be what they need.
No, they were shocking.
I don't think he'll be signed in time for the game.
Rabiot and Martial are not going to fix that. I'm going to go 2-0 Brentford. Not a Gross double, obviously, but this time an Ivan Toney double. I feel like it could be a close game. Then McTominay does something stupid, gives away a penalty. That's Toney's first. Yeah. And then Brentford at home, crowd buzzing, United's head drop. Toney gets a second, game done.
Fair enough. For some reason, I still have Jadon Sancho in my team. I've benched him this week. And I know that the reason I have him benched, I know that because I have him benched, he is now going to score. So I'm going to go Manchester United 1, Brentford 0. Actually, no, I'm going to go 1-1.
I was saying, United will concede.
Toney for Brentford is just obvious, and he's going to get you fancy 10 points, and I'm going to be furious. And then, I'll go Jadon Sancho for Man United because I've benched him.
Yeah.
And hopefully then Leon Bailey hasn't played and he'll get subbed in, but I doubt it. And then I'll just be sat there crying because I had him in my team last week and he did nothing. Up next, it's the final game we can actually talk about in this video. Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. The 2 o'clock kickoff.
Forest first half.
Yeah, did well against Newcastle.
But I believe they only registered like one shot.
And I don't really know how you judge West Ham. Because we saw them against a Man City side that is just too good.
They did well until they gave a penalty.
Yeah, West Ham didn't look like conceding against Man City. I don't think they're going to concede early to Forest. So I'm going to start the predictions here. I'm going to go for a 2-0 West Ham win. And I'm going to go goals from Skamaka and Bowen.
I think Forest at home. Forest will be 1-0 up at half time.
Oh, interesting.
I think on comes Skamaka at half time.
Brennan Johnson. Oh, okay. Brennan Johnson.
And in half time, on comes one Lucas Skamaka. at half time. Bang, bang, bang. Gets his
hat-trick.
Gets his PL hat-trick. West Ham 3, Forest 1.
A Gianluca Scamacca hat-trick would be meant... Oh, yeah, right, great.
No, he's going to come on announcing Chelsea
Johnson Scamacca, right. Fair enough. Next two games we're going to cover. The one on Sunday, Chelsea versus Tottenham. We'll be live here on YouTube for that game. If you're on Spotify, head on over there. Set a reminder. It might not be a stream page yet, but if it is, then set a reminder. But yeah, very good game, very exciting game. I'm not going to give our prediction here, but as a Chelsea fan, I'm not very confident. And then on the Monday, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace will be live again on
Crystal
YouTube.
Palace again.
From 7:30. We have watched a lot of Palace recently because they were the opening day, but I think
it's
going to be a good game.
Who Palace got next week?
If it's like City or something,
we're watching it.
We're just going to keep doing. Well, we'll just keep watching City.
Of the week.
I'll have a quick look and then we'll.
Who's going to get there?
Crystal Palace. They play Aston Villa, so we're definitely not watching that because you'll just be sat here in tears as Eze scores his 9th. Right.
It's 3 o'clock anyway. We're not going to sit here and watch Gillette Soccer Special.
Jeff Stelling's just told me what's happening.
I love Jeff Stelling.
Yes. Right. That is all for today. Thank you all very much for watching or listening, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.